you there. You there. You there with the good-looking face. You over there.
Who are you? Yeah, I'm talking to you. I heard you want to know how to come up with a certain karma in this game called Kurtzpel that barely anyone plays. No, I play Bo. I don't need your advice. Well, settle down, my fella, because we're going to learn how to combo with my personal favorite karma, Fallen Light. Wait, what? Hold on. No, I don't want to learn how to play this piece of trash. Huh. I bet your light fell on that one, huh? Oh, wow, that was such a bad joke. Alright, since you really want to know how to combo with this karma, let's get started. First things first, I'm gonna call it canon, because it's a canon and nobody can convince me otherwise. Look at it, it's a canon. So yeah, I'm gonna call it canon. One of the major things about this karma, obviously, is the fact, as you can see, it has a special resource called bullets. The bullets are, yep, kind of crucial to your combo game, and you really need to keep track of them, otherwise you could potentially end up dropping combos, which is unfortunate. As you just saw, it is really bad to not have any bullets. Without them, you can't use any skills or certain commands on this karma that are kind of crucial to combo your opponent and deal significant amounts of damage. There are certain ways to combo without the bullets, but you can't regenerate stamina because you can't use skills, and that just means that you most of the time have to do routes that allow you to knock the opponent far away and then reload afterwards. You know, the space allows you to do so, potentially. Like any other karma, you have to decide which kind of skills you want to use. It's going to affect your normal gameplay and your combo game, so just choose whatever you want, to be honest. It doesn't really matter that much. You will potentially lose out on some damage if you don't use certain combinations, but at the end of the day, we're here to either way have fun. And if you really want to know how to do max damage with this karma, yeah, I'm going to explain that. If you want to, you could just keep it simple and use basic chase attacks and skills, cancel those into skills to take on some damage. One thing that should be noted though is the fact that the bot for some reason gets pushed away by stun moves. This also applies to obviously to the aerial finisher that Cannon has, which stuns if the opponent is broken. And if you already noticed, Cannon has a unique mechanic where you can spend bullets and more mana to create or somehow extend the skill that you're currently using. This applies to all cannon skills, by the way. But again, it consumes bullets, so be mindful about that. But since we're actually here to learn how to actually efficiently combo with this karma, we need to talk about certain mechanics that make this karma unique from any other karma in the game. First of all, since I haven't said that yet, I'm gonna say it now. There is a certain mechanic in this game that some karmas can utilize that have some kind of aim mechanic. You know, you can aim the freeze trap, you can aim the lightning shot, but you can also cancel them. And since you can cancel normal attacks into those skills, you can apply something called a skill cancel, which could potentially look like this. It's not a lot of damage, but it's more about the utility of keeping your opponent in a juggle state and not letting them drop. That's really helpful. It sets up for some quite nice things. since Canon really can utilize it that much, right? You have lots of utility with it. You can rapid shot someone and then instantly cancel out of the rapid shot and make yourself safe. So that's really helpful. It helps to keep up combos. It helps to do much more stuff than that. It's just in general a very good tool for this karma. You can be creative with it if you want to. I'm not gonna show that much, but the next thing that I want to talk about is the probably one of the best thing that Canon has to offer, and that's the shift cancel. Canon has a unique shift in this game. If you shift and you press L and B, you get popped right up into the air. There were applications for this in earlier patches, but COG somehow removed that, so that's sadly kind of gone. I can show you an example of this though. As you saw, back in the day, it used to pop you right up, and you could really do some nice follow-ups with it, especially with full burst. But the mechanics changed, and you know you can't really lie on the ground anymore that much. Emergency dodging or break falling, how it's called, gives you invincibility frames, which means that it's rather hard to combo a full burst, and it doesn't give you the utility of actually skill canceling something. But aside that, let's talk about the shift cancel. Shift cancel is on the surface actually kind of easy. You just do shift, then the left mouse button, and then directly afterwards, right before you get popped up into the air, you cancel with a skill. The timing is rather strict for Kurtzpel, I would say, but if you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. There are certain times when you're too slow that it won't come out, or a certain thing can occur that basically just pops you up without anything, unlike I showed you in the video. I also have an example of this. Well, as you just saw, it doesn't, that kind of skill cancel doesn't really have any implications, and you could just do this instead, and then you would get the same results, so just try to avoid it. We're here to talk about the real big daddy shift cancel, right? The one that allows you to stay on the ground and pop them up while staying on the ground. Because this explosion right there pops someone up really high. Allows you to do some fancy stuff, and you, as you can just notice, you can skill cancel, because you're using a skill, obviously. I mean, it depends on the skill, you know. Something like Slugshot won't be able to skill cancel since it is not a skill cancelable skill. But stuff like Ice Trap, for example, really allows you to do stuff like this, and as you just saw, you can actually combo into Flamethrower with that. Really deals a lot of damage, and since they're frozen, they are stuck in place, and you can do solo Flamethrower combos, which is really nice. And some other certain skills like Lightning Shot get enhanced damage because you being able to half charge them while also rapid shotting them in the ice really makes it so that you can get the most out of the cannon skills, especially damage wise. With all that in mind, I personally think that Kurtzpel combos are freeform enough and easy enough so that everybody can find their own style, and other than that, I'm going to show some setups that you could potentially do with the stuff that I just mentioned to help out a bit, but that's about it. I wish all of you a wonderful day.